Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Polly and today we're going to be talking about smelling pretty on a budget. What's on the budget, to each their own, but majority of these are definitely nothing over $50. Majority are actually under 30. Their performance, in my opinion, is good. It's good for the price, you do get what you pay for, but none of them are low performance. Definitely that's not what we're going for. So let's begin. So first one is Coach. This is just the original one. I love this fragrance. First of all, it lasts on me at least for a very long time. Mind you, I guess people do apply fragrances very differently. There was one review on that I read on Fragrantica. I sprayed even 4 times. I was like, oh, even 4 times. I'm like, for me, it's like minimum 10. Skin and clothes, hair, everything. If you want to smell, you need to spray. Don't be a sissy sprayer. So this one I love. It's so beautiful. It's so feminine and delicate. It has rose. It's very light and soft and beautiful for summer. This is one of my summer go-tos when I'm like, I don't know, I just want to smell good. And that's about it, because I'm not very into aquatic stuff like that. I used to be in my 20s, more like the sporty version, kind of how men have their fragrances and the sporty versions. I was kind of into that, and I'm like, I don't know. This is beautiful. It's very fresh, zesty, but it lasts. It lasts, it projects, I can smell it, it's beautiful. So what if it's not, released in 2019 or 2020? I don't care. If it's still good, it's still good. So I would highly recommend for you guys to check it out. Sometimes you need just to be reminded of something that you might have loved and you're like, oh my God, I forgot about it. I used to love it. Next one, yeah, it's right here on my face. This one, Eternity Woman by Calvin Klein. I mean, listen, Calvin Klein, to say that it's the fragrances are wonderful performers, no, being honest. But Eternity Woman, I like it. So this is like a little guy, a little size, and I love it. I throw it in my purse. I love this floral. It's a pretty floral. It's not a very delicate or shy floral. It has a little bit more oomph to it, but it's still not, it's nothing heavy or anything like that. It's still very like pink, okay? Just not too floof kind of thing. It's great. It's really good. It has sharpness. Yeah, it has a lot of like sharpness from that, the floral. I don't know the notes, so I'm just gonna put the notes somewhere here. They're gonna be notes. But it has sharpness that kind of dies down, and it's just a beautiful floral. And I got this for I think $10 in, I don't know, Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, one of them, something like that. So check it out. If you see it, don't be afraid. By the way, in those places, you can return. The next one, Jessica Simpson. So this is the fancy. I mean, I know people say caramel, I think there's something in it. And people associate this with fall, but it's not a heavy cloying amber caramel gourmand scent for me, at least. It's just has beautiful sweetness and yeah, some of the caramel, but it's not I don't know, it has a little bit of a zest to it. And sometimes you want to be sweet during the summer as well, and it's not a heavy one, at least not for me. And also kind of, if you kind of go a little bit light, and also it depends, you can spray from here or you can spray from here. Does it make a difference? Yes, it does. It does. Okay, moving on. Okay, let's continue with the Jessica Simpson. So this one, I wanted to talk about this for a long time because no one does. Why? If you can hunt this baby down on Amazon, please do. It's I Fancy You. Yeah, this is nothing new on the market. I got this on Amazon for I think $20, maybe even less. So I think, first of all, I think this would be a perfect gift to like a teenager, or I don't know, like a 18, 19-year old, something like that. Or even a 12-year-old that it's, her first fragrance, but her room still has some unicorns and hearts and stuff like that, but she's like entering into the teenage phase. I think that would be perfect, and it's very appropriate for a teenager. I know I'm not a teenager. Why do I have this? Because it's so cute. Um, I can't explain this fragrance. It's floral. It's pretty. It's like a unicorn and little fairy kind of pretty. It's this color. It's this kind of color, and it's sweet, but it's kind of zesty and floral and cute and playful. It smells like a 13-year-old. Um, like I'm gonna give this one away to my friend who does have it too. I think she's 13 already, a 13-year-old daughter. So I think that she would really enjoy this because it does smell like that. But I did want to introduce this because it's so on the budget. And sometimes people are not only looking for fragrances for themselves, but like, as a gift to somebody. So I think this would be fantastic fragrance for that kind of age. It's so innocent and it's just so fun, and there's nothing flirty or sexy or anything like that about it. It's just it's unicorns in the bottle. That's all I gotta say. But it's not like a sweet cloying like how you would find with other celebrities fragrances, like Britney Spears. It has like a zest, and it's fun. Either way, moving on. Okay, yeah, let's do this one. So Nina Ricci, this is the one that I have. Oh, I have to tell you the name, don't I? The Rose Extase. Whew. It has like long names sometimes. So the Rose Extase, beautiful. Online for like 30 something dollars. Stunning, beautiful rose with those berries. It's not too light and citrusy, kind of fleeing. It's not cloying or jammy. Smack down center. It's that perfect sweetness for summer. It's perfect because it doesn't become too much. It's just, but you still want to have something sweet. You don't want to smell like a lemon. Sometimes you do, but not always. And there you go. I love it. It actually performs really good on me. Again, yes, I do spray a lot and clothes included, but it doesn't mean that every fragrance, because of my method, therefore it lasts on me. No, I have fragrances that disappear after like 2 hours, regardless, 50 sprays. Doesn't matter. So this one performs really, really good. Love. All right, next one. Are you sick and tired of hearing about my Wisal? Listen, guys, it's stunning. It's beautiful floral. I did compare it to Rose's Musk, and as I mentioned, then I will say it again. This is the musk is cleaner, lighter, fresher, and so are the other notes. It's very similar, but take that Rose's Musk and that intensity of the rose, pull it back. Take that heaviness of the musk and lift it up, and just and kind of get some air in between those two, and that's what you get. It's beautiful. So it's a very beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I think it has, some people even prefer this over the Rose Musk. Just saying. All right, so the next one is Banana Republic W. I think that's the name. So I got this for like $10, $12, maybe even $9 in Marshalls. Either way. So this one, it's stunning. Yes, it's generic, but sometimes it's exactly what you've been looking for, We're not always feeling something special or exciting or a mood. Sometimes you just want an easy grab and bloody smell good and fresh and feminine and pretty and be done with it. And this is it. It has like a zest and sharpness and floral and some fruits and very light, and it's just fun fragrance. It smells beautiful. It surprisingly actually lasts a really good time. I thought it's going to be like an hour or two kind of fragrance, which sometimes I'm okay with. If I have days when I go through like 12 different moods and I'm like, I need something different. I need something different. So I need the fragrance to kind of, you know, get out and make space for something else. But this one actually surprised me. One day I was like, man, like 6 hours. I'm like, I'm still smelling you. It was the day that I wanted a few. I'm like, dang it. But I was surprised. I mean, it's very cheap, but it's stunning. I think it will be like a great for summer. And yeah, it's great on a budget. I love it. I do have some that I'm getting rid of, but these ones I'm not. I'm like, no. No, no, no. Okay, let's do this one. So this is Amazing Grace Ballet Rose by Philosophy. What I'm called, well, listen, even at the full price, it's around $50, so it's not expensive. But you can get this on discounts all the time. This, for some reason, I never liked rose until I got pregnant. Or floral. Like, I liked floral, but I like the floral that doesn't smell like a specific flower, you know? Like a concoction with fruits. All of a sudden, I had some crazy cravings. I craved floral. And I was all about the Body Shop creams. Ooh. Peaches and everything. Like, pregnant women don't like scents. I was the other way around. I was hunting them. I'm like, I need fragrance. It was weird. But this one, I got this when I was pregnant. I was obsessed. It's just, it's not a complex, it's just a beautiful, simple, fresh rose. It's not lemony, it's not sweet. Has a little, almost kind of like rose water-ish going for that, but it doesn't turn grandma or old. It's just very clean, straight to the point, fresh rose. Done. I mean, for all I know, there's one note here, rose, and that's it. But I really like it. And the same thing, it lasts on me a really good time. And it's, yeah, I don't know, it's great. I love it. So for me, like this one and the Coach, for a couple of years have been like my kind of, you know, move on with my day. All right, moving on. So this one, Hugo Boss. This is, okay, it's written right there, Femme, right? Yes. This one, it's beautiful. I can't wear it because I wore it when I was in my 20s, so it kind of reminds me of that. Not bad memories, just I'm not there anymore. I keep it around for memories. But I will say, this is beautiful. Has a good performance. It's pretty. This is a pretty fragrance. I think there's peony in it. Maybe. I don't know. But again, this one would be a bomb gift. Again, for somebody in their like 17 to like 22, somewhere there in that age. Just something light and fun for summer and spring during the day. You know, not like going out or something like that. Just a very pretty, girly fragrance. And it smells good. It's very nice. Yeah. Oh. It's just so good. And same thing, like online, you can get this for amazing price. And certain fragrances that I did used to like, and now I'm smelling them, I'm like, ooh, this is not it. It smelled wonderful then. It's still, by the way, they could have released this now and people would be all about it. There's nothing old-fashioned or not modern about this. Actually, it smells like it could have been released last year. You wouldn't know. It just smells like a fragrance. Just a really good, feminine, pretty fragrance. That's it. Next one, Donna Karan. This is Be Delicious, the green apple. I have some that are like from back in the day, you know. Same thing with this one. I keep it for more for memories. Sometimes I want to spray this. In general, I'm kind of over it because I wore the crap out of this for years. But I will say, if you're into apple, green apple, that kind of like zesty, fresh, fruity with some sweetness, this is your go-to. This is your guy. Check him out. It lasts annoyingly almost the entire bloody day. This is a fantastic performer. I mean, it's just, yeah. Maybe I will wear it this year. It is really good. Very fresh and sweet, and that green apple. I just really, yeah, I like it. It's very unique, but it's kind of simple, straight to the point, and it just kind of just gets the job done. And it's really pretty. Like, every time I wear this, by the way, I always get compliments, even though I'm like, ugh, this one again. But everybody's always complimenting how I smell when I'm wearing that fragrance. So there's that. People like it. It's getting hot in here. All right, we have 3 more to go. Okay, so here we go. Ivanka Trump. I got this on Amazon. Don't get that face. I don't want to see that. Got this on Amazon, I think for $24 for this massive, massive bottle. Guys, I cannot wait for summer and this guy. This is one of the prettiest florals, period. Simple, nothing complex, niche, but sometimes you just don't want that. And sometimes the niche is not even all that complex. I love this. Dang it. It can be anything. It can be day, it can be night, going out, going to the office. It can be whatever you want, because regardless, you always want to smell good. And with this, you're always going to smell good and very beautiful, very pretty fragrance. It's not childish. It's not a girl. It's not a teenager. But it's not heavy, or, you know, how I say, a woman in a bottle. It could be, yeah. I mean, there is no age here. You can give this to an 18-year-old. You can give this to a 55-year-old. And it's one of those. There's nothing heavy, cloying, sharp about this. There's a little bit of like a delicious, sweet, floral kind of shampoo-y vibe, but a little bit. I wouldn't call this shampoo. And there's some, was it vanilla? Perhaps. I don't know. I'll give you the notes. And there's all this floral. And with this guy, I'm telling you, most of the time, I have about 6 to 7 fragrances on me, on my wrists and everything. And here I will spray a few. And I always end up like, what is that? And I'm like, trying to find the source. And dang it, every time I have this on, it's always this. It's always this. It always breaks through the rest. It lasts. And with time, it just becomes gorgeous, pretty, pretty floral. Not, like without some fragrances, it's almost like they just don't have personality. You're so pretty, it's like you're boring. Like, do you even, like kind of like, pretty on the outside, nothing on the in kind of thing, like knock, knock, anyone? And some fragrances are like that. They're like, you're like, okay. But not this one. Like, I love it. I love it. Yeah. This is an example on how I spray. Did you count? I didn't. It's just beautiful. I love it. I love, 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 love it. And I love when you can get like a big size bottle for cheap, because then I hate little bottles. Oh, frustrates me. So, so these, for example, need to be upgraded. So Anais Anais by Cacharel. I already spoke about this. It's just so darn beautiful. This is such a pretty, pretty floral, feminine fragrance. It's just so pretty. And I understand that sometimes, people, when they smell something a little retro, they're kind of like shy away from it. Like, it's, how can, retro be pretty? it gives class, it gives sophistication sometimes. It gives even more like beauty because you're not just one more, you know. But that note or that feel of something retro really goes down, and it's all about the flowers. It's stunning. Like, ugh, I love it. I want a big bottle. And last one. This is also Cacharel. This is Noa, right? Yes, Noa. This one with a little pearl. Back in the day, I had a whole bottle of this, and now I have this little guy that I'm avoiding using, but I need to. I'm going to put it in the front once I hit halfway. So I'm not just buying bigger size just because, no, I'm going to give myself a condition. You get halfway, me, I mean, yeah. And then it's, you know, upgrade. Now, I have it here. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty fragrance. I'll put the notes. I think there's some musk, maybe not. I don't even know. It's a very unique fragrance. I've never smelled anything like this. It's a very, I don't know. Are you floral? Is it musk? Is it floral? It's a little bit of everything. So yeah, this is not a new creation, but there's nothing retro, grandma, nothing like that. It just smells weird, like weird because it's so different. Again, nothing from back then could be now. It's has a bit, there it is. It has a bit of like almost like lotion kind of scent, like a very clean, almost like goat milk lotion scent to it. Very clean, but in a very pretty way. So sometimes you just don't want to smell like flowers or anything like that. You just want to smell, but you don't want to smell like detergent, you know. And you want something musky, something sweet, something kind of inviting, but clean. And this is kind of it. Yeah, I love it. I personally really, really love it. Another one, pretty on the budget. So this is not a fragrance, but so I got this one in the beauty box. This is Pixie by Petra. Well, we know from Target, right? Lip Glow. So this is the color I got, Ruby. It's kind of on my lips. Okay, but me and my what I love about this, it's sheer, some color, but enough as you can see, like you can tell that there's color. It's a balm. It's very hydrating. It's almost like a balm oil, but it's not, this is kind of, it's a stunning consistency. It sticks to your lips and it won't go. Like, will it transfer? Well, yeah, of course. But it's not the kind that it just slips around, you know, 2 sips of water and reapply again. No, like this is going to last you for hours and hours and hours. Hydrate, not travel around your face, and give you beautiful color. Like this is, look, I mean, that's pretty. I love it. Yeah, I want to go to Target and get a normal color because this is definitely not my go-to per se. I mean, I like stepping out of my comfort zone, but sometimes, you know, when it's on my face, there's a reason why I'm comfortable with what I am. So is that it, Holly? Making sure. Yes, so that's it for today. These are my recommendations. Just take a look at the notes. I will put them here. Take a look at the prices. You know, sometimes you want a budget because that's your budget. Sometimes you want a budget because that's kind of how I like having a lot of good on the budget just so I can use in the everyday basis, you know. They usually are on the basic side. They usually are more simple and more friendly for people. And sometimes you're not in a complex mood, you know. Sometimes you just want to smell good and that's about it. And these smell amazing. This one, swear to God, surprised the heck out of me. I was not expecting for Banana Republic for $10 to smell so fun and pretty and last. But that's it. All right, third time's the charm, right? All right, guys, well, do subscribe to my channel and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.